revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is America's home for positive business talk, and thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for hours. Angel, a little under the weather today, and so she's got the day off. That leaves you with me, and if you'd like, I'd love to hear from you as well. 303-632-4160. That's the toll-free, it's the local line that you can draw right into the program while we're live here on the air, 303-632-4160. Came across a great post in the topic of advertising, marketing, PR that I thought I would share with you, as seeing as how one of the things that we understand about small business owners in general, and that is that they rarely invest nearly enough money in their marketing. Then let's talk about some companies that actually use humor in their marketing, and perhaps how you can as well. And the first one is going to be no surprise to anybody. It's going to be one of those things the minute I say the company name, you're going to go, oh, I've got a visual. I know exactly what that's all about. And across the boards, you're going to see that every one of these companies invested in their marketing. Remember, I told you that the standard is between 8 and 10% of your gross revenue. And if that sends shivers up your spine, perhaps what we should do is talk about budgeting. Because as you build a business, if you don't allocate that much money, then you are cutting yourself off and leaving a ton of opportunity on the table, because marketing is how you tell your story. Advertising is how you convince people with a strong call of action to do business with you. And just by saying, I've got great stuff, you should buy it. If you just do that, you're suffering from BMS. And that's buy my stuff. Buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. If you're suffering from BMS, keep in mind, not only are you miserable, but the people around you are going to be miserable, because it's frustrating when all what do you say here on Experience Pros? Desperation has an aroma. Okay. So with that little thing out of the way, let's talk about why humor is so effective when it comes to marketing. Laughter is the best medicine, and that platitude tends to impact marketing strategies of several big brands. Here is the first one, and I think they've earned the place in this lineup. Squatty Potty. You know who I'm talking about? Sure, you've got the minute I say Squatty Potty, you've got an immediate visual, of a unicorn filling ice cream cones with his rear end. But it is a fabulous advertising campaign. Squatty Potty earned some backing on Shark Tank and turned their marketing strategy into a bizarre, to say the least, video advertisement showing a unicorn defecating in ice cream cones. What it really did, though, was got us to pause and watch. And when we paused and watched, we realized that in the context of humor, if you can find a way to educate your audience on the value of your brand, just as a unicorn demonstrates proper squatting techniques, you can find a comical theme to center your strategy around, no matter what your product or service is. Now, is it kind of gross? Well, if you think about it, yeah. But the reason they did it with a unicorn, an animated unicorn with animation all the way around and rainbow defecation, was because they didn't want it to be too gross. It was just the idea of, we sell a product that's going to help you do what everybody does better and more efficiently, more effectively. Let's keep on the same track here. How about Charmin? Hard to believe a toilet paper company actually stays relevant in social media marketing world, but Charmin remains to be an industry leader, right? The company engages with its social media community in fun ways. First of all, it knows the power of a hashtag. Hashtag tweet from the seat is easy to remember and engaging for many. The use of video is also important. In one video, couples share the number of dates they wait before using the bathroom in their partner's place. It's a cute, fun way to get people talking about a taboo topic. And here's the takeaway from Charmin, and that is this. Never allow your industry and your products to limit your marketing presence. If you need to approach sensitive subjects like using toilet paper or improving your bathroom experience, do so in a lighthearted way. It makes more people more comfortable. Okay? How about Totino's? Totino's Pizza, stuffed nachos, pizza sticks, and of course, those pizza rolls. There had been a staple in college dorm rooms for years, and the company is not ashamed of one group it targets, those cannabis-friendly consumers. They are going after those people who are engaging in the cannabis market. And so using humor in that. And they used the campaign Better When Baked, targeted this niche market in a humorous way. It's not only humorous, but it also shows the company is self-aware, admitting the audience consists of stoners, and even celebrating that in states where recreational marijuana use is legal. The takeaway for that is to be honest about whom you're marketing to and go all in. Ensure that you represent your audience respectfully and accurately. And then there's Old Spice. Similar to Squatty Potty's marketing strategy, Old Spice also took an absurd approach to comedy. The Old Spice ad that features Isaiah Mustafa opening a Komodo dragon to offer ice cream to the viewers is weird. It's strange. And one account, Old Spice's Twitter account, responded, "Try Tinder." Here's the deal. When was the last time you heard anything about or from Old Spice? Until they came up with these ad campaigns where it was completely different than anything else, well, you hadn't heard about them. I mean, the last time I remember is billboards on the side of the road for Old Spice products. So if your brand needs a facelift, consider the power of the weird and absurd. Absurdist comedy tends to carry a cult following, but it's now mainstream in many areas, and social media has leveled that playing field. All right, we're going to take a quick break for the top of the hour news. Don't go anywhere. Hour number 2 of America's most positive business talk show is just ahead. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.